Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back. This is episode 157 of the FIFA 17 My Player Career, and we'll start off today's episode with a home match in the Bundesliga, taking on Schalke. We are still unbeaten in the Bundesliga, so hopefully we can go through this episode unbeaten as well. Got a couple of big games coming up, so fingers crossed we can pull through and get the 3 points in each and every one of them. But not only that, we want to get Kai on that score sheet. We still haven't set him a goal tally, have we, for the season? I think 20-25 goals should be that goal tally in the league, but to be fair, he's not playing that many league games. I think the manager is playing him more as a Champions League striker, but we are getting a handful of league games so far, so we'll just have to wait and see what the manager thinks throughout the season. But if we can get the goals in the league, then no doubt the manager will have no excuse to not put me in, but we'll wait and see for that. Remember, this is going to be our last season here at Bayern Munich. I know somebody did mention in the comments to stay at the end of the season, but I think if we go out and win everything again this season with Bayern, because we joined in January last year and we still went out and won the Bundesliga and the Champions League, so we've got no real reason to stay here if we do go and do the same this season as well. I also did mention that we might go to a lower team. We'll probably accept the lowest offer that we get in the summer. That's if any offers come in for Kai, of course, but I'm sure there will. So we'll wait and see. And I think France is the only big country that we haven't played in so far. But I'm pretty much open to joining any side from any league these days. So because we are coming towards the end of our career, of course. FIFA 18 is just around the corner. So the ideal way, as I mentioned in the last episode, would be to end the series back at Sporting. But whether they come in for an offer for Kai, I have no idea. I don't think they will. But as I said, that would be the dream move for us. Even if we went at the end of this season, we could spend 2 or 3 seasons there and try and get them to be the best club in Europe. But like I said, we'll just wait and see for that. Let's finish off our career here at Bayern Munich for now. We are in front 1-0, as you saw that first half goal from Kai. Already getting his name on that score sheet, pushing towards his goal tally for the season. Will there be any more goals in this second half? An hour gone, still 1-0 to Bayern Munich, and it is Bayern defending, pushing forward. Well, they're going to push forward, they're pushing backwards right now. We've got to be careful at the back. Schalke trying to press here. Good patient play from Bayern. Nice ball over the top, finds his man. Kai's there in the middle, if you can get the cross to find him. Cross comes in towards Kai. Kai didn't get there. But Musonda in possession. Plays it inside for Kai. Nice little turn. Tees it up. Shot comes in. And Boga just hits it. Too much power on that one to go over the bar. But nicely set up. Good patient play there from Bayern. And look at that. A little bit lower. Would have gone into that top corner. But the score remains 1-0. Just over 20 minutes remaining. There's going to be a couple of changes here as well. Kingsley Coman coming on in place of Cardoso. And Schalke making a change as well. Liam Joyce going off. So let's see if any of these changes are going to have any impact on this game. And already, as you can see, it's Kingsley Coman trying to get a cross in there. Less than 10 minutes to go. Bayern have a late corner. Can we score the second goal to wrap up these 3 points? Kai asking for it. That near post doesn't go towards him. And it's cleared away there by Schalke. But back in by Schupan. Now Kai turns, hits it. Ooh, it was a low shot. And it hit the woodwork, unfortunately, and Kingsley Coman wasn't able to get the rebound on target. So less than 5 minutes to go. Still Bayern leading 1-0. Unlucky chance there for Kai. Almost scoring his second goal of the game. Wow, and Bolo's still here at Schalke. It's been here quite a long time now then. Boga. Now Kai. Playing as a cam. Don't know why. And Musonda plays it through. A chance. Oh, beautifully finished. The last minute of the game, and Bayern Munich do wrap up the game with 3 points and a 2-0 victory. Nicely played through there as well. We always seem to get the midfielders pushing forward when Kai drops a little bit deeper into that cam position where he was there. And look at that, straight through the middle. Defence nowhere. Goalkeeper did get a touch to it, but not enough to keep it out of the net. And there it is, Omar's first Bundesliga goal of the season. And that is Bayern Munich 2, Schalke 0. And now we just wait for the final whistle. There it is. Didn't take long to come after the game got back underway. So a nice 2-0 victory there for Bayern Munich. A 9.1 final match rating there for Kai. Got 1 goal. Didn't get an assist. But it doesn't matter because we got the 3 points. And next up is Hoffenheim away from home. And as I said, Kai's not playing all the league games, unfortunately. So he's going to be missing out on this one. Well, I'm sure the AI will help us get through with 3 points, at least not lose. There we go, nice 3 points, 2-1 win there for Bayern Munich. So keeping us going with the unbeaten run. And now we've got another game where Kai's missing out. It is a league game, and hopefully the AI do not let us down. Come on, boys. Should be the easy favourites for this one. Wait till about 15 minutes, then we'll skip it. There we go. Nice, easy win. Wow, Schupan with another 2 goals there for Bayern Munich. Scored quite a few goals so far, the defender for Bayern. And now we've got Champions League action, and Kai is back in the Bayern side for this. Let's see if we can get ourselves a step closer to the knockout stages. Remember, we are the holders of the Champions League, and we will be the favourites going into this game. Even though we are away from home taking on Basel, it should be a pretty easy win for Bayern Munich. But here we go then. FC Basel taking on Bayern Munich. And who's going to come out on top? Try and get Kai on that score sheet. See if Schupan can actually score again. He scored, I think, 3 goals his last 2 games. And Basel on the early attack here, trying to cause a shock. Shot comes in, blocked, and Bayern Munich are going to get this ball clear. And there was Schupan to Kaku. Now Kai. 20 minutes gone. Still goalless here. Basel not doing too bad, but neither side really creating much so far. Here's Dorsch. Plays it through for Kai. Kai's going to get to this one. No, he's not. The defender slides in, takes it away. And it's going to go out for a throw. Quick replay there. Is Kai alright? No, he's not. He's injured. And he's been replaced after 23 minutes. Fingers crossed it's not too long. Let's just have a check. Dislocated shoulder. So Kai's going to be out for 5 weeks. Which is not the news that we wanted. Very unexpected. So we are obviously going to have to sim through a couple of games. Which is really bad news. Especially that we wanted, what was it? 20 to 25 goals for the season. We're going to be missing quite a few games, so I think we're going to skip up to just after the Atletico Madrid game, and we'll go back and check these results, see how we did. Basel, did we win the Basel game? We did. We won that one 2-0. We had an international break as well, so we didn't miss many Bayern games. We won 3-1 against Hertha Berlin. International against Austria, England won 1-0, so that's good. And then against Bulgaria, won 3-1, even better. Bayern beat Mönchengladbach 2-0, and then the game against Atletico Madrid. Wow, look at that, we won 4-0. Fantastic result there for Bayern. So, even though Kai was out injured, the AI did us proud. They didn't lose, but Kai's still not fully fit. So we are just going to sim through the next couple of games, hoping that Kai does get another game pretty soon. But let's see how we get on against Augsburg. As I said, we'll play to about 15 minutes and skip. It's a 0-0 draw, but at least we did not lose. Away draw, I'll take it. And we're facing Schalke again. Not long played these guys. This one is in the German Cup. We are away from home. Come on, boys. Do not let me down. Maximilian May has already been injured. And a yellow card there as well. And into the final minute, we do win 1-0. So we do progress through into the next round of the German Cup. And now we're taking on Borussia Dortmund. So we're still injured, or at least not fully fit for Bayern. Remember last time we got injured for Manchester United, we ended up losing our first team spot, which is a bit of a blow. Hopefully that doesn't happen here at Bayern. We do get a nice 2-1 win there. Dembele scored for Dortmund. And we're going to be back. And we are fully fit to play in our matches. Does that mean we're going to be playing in our next game? It does, and it is in the Champions League, taking on FC Porto away from home. And we're actually coming up towards the January transfer window. We're in November right now, so just a few weeks left, and that January transfer window will open. And then as soon as it closes, we're not looking for a move in January, so don't worry yet. But as soon as that window does close, we will be handed in a transfer request, so it's all ready for the end of the season, and then hopefully some offers will come in for us in the summer. So let's see what we can do in this game. Kai's first game back from injury, of course, and let's see if he can try and grab himself a goal. Here he is in possession for Bayern. Nice bit of skill there, pulling it back, and that's a great ball. Finds Kingsley Coman on this left side, but he loses out, and FC Porto get possession and are going to get this ball clear. The AI did us proud in those last few games, so let's not let them down and try and grab ourselves a goal. or at least an assist. It'd be nice to get an assist. We've not got an assist for quite some time now. And here's Kingsley Coman, plays it forward for Kaku. Kai's making a run, a little bit too early, but he plays it back through here for Kaku. Kaku crosses across the face of the 6-yard box, but the defender was there to intercept. And Kaku gives it to Kai, and Kai smashes it into the back of the net. Well, I say smashes it. There wasn't really much power on that effort, was there? But we're going to take it. Goalkeeper unable to get to it. And 27 minutes gone in this Champions League group stage game. It is FC Porto 0, FC Bayern 1. And Kaku will get the assist. And Kai obviously gets the goal. Nice little turn. Boom. Goalkeeper unable to get it to it. And can we get some more before the final whistle blows? It's his second Champions League goal of the season. As we're going to the second half now, here is Kaku again. He's played really well for us since joining from Norwich City, remember, in the summer. So I'm very happy to have Kaku in the side. Boga, he's not had much say so far, but he is coming mainly on as a substitution. But here is Kai's got a gap here. He's going to go all the way through. Is this going to be a second? No. Couldn't get the power or the direction on that one, really. But should have done better. 7.6 rating for Kai so far. So even though he has got that goal, he's not having the best of games. But remember, it is his first game back from injury. So we've got to expect him to be a little bit off the boil. So let's see how we can get on in the next few games coming up. As that shot comes in, looking for a late equaliser there, Porto. But thankfully for us, wide of the Bayern goal. So it is going to be Leno who gets his ball forward. I don't think we're going to have much time here to look for a second. In fact, we're not. There goes the final whistle then. A nice 1-0 victory. A nice game back for Kai from that little break he had. He gets 1 goal, 7.7 final match rating, and another 3 points for Bayern.